Welcome. Today we are talking about the importance of metadata for your NFT and also for the overall quality of the entire NFT space. As you can see on my screen, I prepared 3 NFTs today. 2 of them I created my own and one I'm owning called P Pirates. And in the course of this video, we're gonna look at all of those 3 NFTs, analyze their metadata, and we're gonna find some good and bad practice, and hopefully it's gonna help you for analyzing metadata in the future, but also creating your own NFT metadata. Metadata is really important. It's not only revealing information about the storage of your NFT, which is very important, but also additional information like name, description. A description could be very detailed, so you could tell about the NFT, you could tell about your project and the purpose of your project, but also adding company data, adding a URL or a Telegram handle or whatever. And also you can add a lot of properties to your NFT. So that supports the levels of different scarcity. So it improves searchability of your NFT, and it gives your project a lot more strength and depth. So really important. Let's dive into it. So as you can see, I got 3 NFTs here. I'm gonna click the first one, and let's look what we have there. This is NFT 1. I have no description. So I see a creator and owner, that's good, and a collection. So but not much. Having a preview of the NFT, that's for sure. Let's hit details and see what we have. So I got information here about metadata, token contract, and media on IPFS. For those of you who are not aware of IPFS, it's called the Interplanetary File System. And it's basically decentralized storage. So if you own an NFT, you really want to make sure that your NFT is stored on IPFS, because otherwise it would not be a high quality NFT, and it would be centrally stored maybe, and that's not good practice. And also, if you want to have fun with your NFT for a long period of time, centralized storage would not be a very good option. So let's click metadata. So this directs us to a different URL. We can see Sqwid Infura IPFS.io. So that's an API, and we see it's stored on IPFS. We also see that we have, here we have an ID, which is super nice. And basically this ID is the storage of this metadata here, but we can also see where our image is stored. So that's very important as well. Gonna look for that, copy paste real quick, and hopefully we see our NFT there. Nice. So now you can see that your NFT is basically stored on IPFS, which is decentralized storage. That's pretty good, but if we look at the metadata again, there's not much information to it. So I see this JSON output here, but the name, it's NFT1, there's no description, attributes, it's empty. So there's really not a lot of information that makes this NFT unique and differentiable. So let's look at another example. Nice. So now we have a name it's called Nemo, and we also have a description here. Nemo having the best day of his life in the coral reef. Okay, so now I have a description of the NFT itself, but also I have it's a series of amazing underwater photos. And there's some additional information about the revenue will be used to restore coral reefs around the world. Nice. So now I have some information about the project and also some information about the purpose of the project. So this is really bound to some utility. That's really interesting. I also see properties here. So they've added background, species, color. So that adds a lot more quality to the NFT. So let's go for the details again. And click metadata. As you can see now, it's directing me again to another URL, which is an IPFS URL. And now we see this output here. We have a name, we have a description, we again have the image stored on IPFS, but now we also have attributes, right? And so we have a lot of information here about the NFT itself, but also we have a trait type called scarcity, which is 9 out of 10. So I really can say, okay, I got a really scarce NFT. And we also have a trait type called organization, and a value Coral Rescue. So the organization behind that might be called Coral Rescue. And if we compare that metadata to the previous one, we see there's a big difference. So you really want to make sure you add information, to tell your customers, to tell the people out there what you're doing, what the NFT is about, and what the project is about. So nice. We can also go to the media on IPFS directly. Sqwid is very transparent about this, so it really makes it easy to track where the image is stored. And basically it's the same link, sqwid.infura, ipfs.io, and then we always have this ID that is pointing us to the image source. Nice, there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna look at the third NFT, which is a P Pirate. And I'm owning this NFT. It's number 87. So there are also some properties here. And let's click on one of those properties. Okay, so now we are on this overview page for the Peepverse Pirates collection. And I want to show you a real use case why metadata is very important. We see to the left here, we see traits, and we see all the properties that are bound to all of those NFTs. And as you can see, we have more than 1,000 unique items. So let's, for example, click on Head and select Bandana. So what we're doing now, we are searching all those 1,000 items for every NFT having a bandana, and see what we get. We get all the NFTs with bandana. If I like the captain head, I could now select captain head, and hopefully get all the captain heads, and that's where we go. So really the metadata gives me also the ability to really search an entire collection, an entire NFT project. And so if we now see that, for example, the head, its scarcity is 50-50. But if we look at race, for example, we see there are a lot of different ones. So I'm gonna select jellyfish, and got all the jellyfish. So this really gives a lot more quality to your NFT. Okay, thanks for watching. If you have feedbacks or questions, please put them in the comments below. Happy to answer them as always. And check out our social media channels for news and updates. Follow us on Twitter. And stay tuned for more content and have a good day.